you want to give us a quick introduction of who you are?
Okay, yes. My name is Josh. My artist name is Scuffed, and I now live in Bristol. I'm originally from, yes, finally. I originally grew up in Gloucester and then lived in Stroud, and now I live in Bristol, so, you know, the natural progression. Yeah.
Living the high life. So, what's your favourite food to get before a set? You did just play, so did you get any scram before this?
Yes, we went to the Social on Gloucester Road and got some poached eggs on toast with avocado and an iced Americano because it is hot
I do
today.
like an iced Americano. It is, but yeah, it's 31 degrees at the moment, so
No,
it is
32.
Is it 30?
32.
That extra one makes a difference.
I am sweating right now, I tell you.
So, Scuffed, where did that name come from originally?
So, this was, bearing in mind, maybe I was 15, back when I first started dabbling in some musical
on the
productions and
the King of the Dance days.
And it basically just came of it was my favourite song at the time, Scuffed by Alibi.
Yeah.
And I then did a few house parties with all my friends when I was 15. And I would DJ for them, I'd force them to stay there. And
so did you get into production first then, or was it DJing first?
Production first. My dad's in a folk band, so he had
awesome.
He had all of like Logic and everything at home, so it was just really easy and everything was there. So just kind of dabbling in everything, and yeah, I just love drum and bass and jungle.
So do you still use Logic then, or is it?
Yeah, man. Logic Pro. I love it. I love the virtual instruments you can get, and you can play everything from your keyboard.
Because it's quite a serious debate, isn't it, whether it's Ableton or Logic, unless you're like upgraded uses Fruity Loops.
Yeah, I mean, I've just grown up on Logic, so it seemed natural. I don't want to change. Like, as long as you get to know whatever you use, like everything's the same at the end of the day. So.
Now, anyone that knows you obviously knows that you are synonymous with the Shellsuit jacket.
Yes.
I'm sure you get asked it 101 times, but sort of setting the record straight so you can like show people, yeah, this is the reason why. Where did that all come about from?
So it was my mother's friend's party. He throws it one time a year, and maybe I was like 16 at the time, and it was fancy dress themed. And my stepdad gave me this 80s Shellsuit jacket thing, and I was like, you know what, I haven't got any better clothes to wear, so I wore it, and then just everyone was like, yo, nice jacket, nice jacket. And ever since then, I was just like, hell yeah, let's do it. And wore it next show, and next show. Yeah, just kind of stuck as the guy with the Shellsuit. You know
but you have had different versions of it, haven't you? Like,
oh, I've got so many versions. I don't want to wear the same one, otherwise, imagine how sweaty that would be.
Yeah. Well, I remember, was it in NAS you had one, and that was the boiling one, and then you've like, you've now got more weather
I think
appropriate.
the original one that I wore is actually now mouldy because it's kind of got so sweaty and been sat there. Yeah, so you know, fun story.
You know, when people put like football shirts in the frame, you should definitely just like frame it or something.
Yeah, the
like original V1. So, it's all right. Someone interrupted yours as well, so it is what it is.
Yes, Kobe. Yes.
So, your latest track was Natty Campbell and the Legends of Serial Killers.
Yes.
That's released on Jungle Cakes.
Yeah, man. Turn and twist.
How did that collaboration come about?
Yeah, that was sick actually. I went to the Jungle Weekender in the Netherlands just by myself. I went to go and just meet some good people and thought it'd be a really good show to go to. Met Serial Killers, Graham from Serial Killers, and we just had a nice chat, got to know each other. And then, yeah, I had this one tune, Turn and Twist with Natty Campbell, that was kind of half there and wasn't really amazing. And then he was like, fuck yeah, let's do it together. And then sent him the stems. He sent me the stems back, and
it just all came from
there.
there.
Yeah, really cool.
And then, personally for me, Bun Up the Dance, that's my favourite one.
Oh, yeah.
And it's got Eva Lazarus on that. I mean, like, when you're making these sort of tunes, have you got like a creative process that you sort of follow? Is it very much you get an idea in your head and you sort of go with it and see what comes out?
When I do it, I'll be maybe just listening to music in my day-to-day life and just think something like this. I'll listen to a song maybe and then think of my own kind of version maybe. And then it's all just based around the vocal, and I'll make the track around the vocal. And that's just what I do with like every kind of song that I do. it's just, yeah, always very vocal dominant and kind of just making everything around, like with the virtual instruments on Logic Pro, just getting everything in the right way. But yeah, pretty much.
You do it as well. You mentioned that with your vocals, but you also mix in quite a cool way where you sort of like using acapellas and then sort of like bringing tracks into it. Like, is that something that? Where did you get the idea of doing that?
Well, I don't know. I think I just had an acapella from one of my own songs, and I thought, let's play like the first half of the original tune, and then drop the tune out, and then bring in another tune with the same acapella going over the top. Like, make sure it's all in key, and shit's cool, man.
No, it is cool.
I love it, and just being able to then mix and match. Every set's going to be different. You play it with a different song each time, and it's just like funky stuff. It keeps me excited.
And I tell you what as well, it keeps tracks in a weird way fresh, because from the way I sort of see it, it's like you've got your track, but then like the way that you could not, it doesn't have to be like a VIP. You could just make the whole song completely different flavour.
Just on the go and sets. And I actually am making a Bun Up the Dance Jungle VIP. I need to finish it. Yeah, one of those.
So we've dropped some pretty big names so far with Serial Killers and Eva Lazarus, but who would be 3 producers and then 3 vocalists that you'd most want to work with? Be alive or dead, part of drums, outside drums.
Okay, so...
Oh, this man's going to come in with some... that was a serious...
So producers, I think, Breakage, Voltage, and obviously Shy Effects, but that's like crazy shit, I tell you. But also like Blade Runner, which we... Yeah.
I think... Yeah.
Blade Runner for sure. And then vocalist-wise, I think like Mr. Williams would be great to do, and just some like reggae dub legends like Charlie P, which I've already done the remix for. So it would be sick to get like an original Charlie P. Oh man, there's too many to name, but a lot in like the reggae dub world. I think I'd love to bring over and bring on some kind of like some contrasty tune.
Different flavours to it.
Yeah, I love it.
So, you sort of already answered the question, but like, can you remember your well, it was the house party, wasn't it? Can you remember your first live set and like how did it go?
What, my first?
Your first like in front of people.
Yeah, that was just at my house, and I would throw these parties at like year 10 or year 11, and I would just like bring all my friends in, we'd have a party, and then I would like be like, right, I'm playing, everyone's gonna watch me, let's go. And it's great fun. But like my first set in actual real life, it was pretty crazy actually. It was in Cheltenham, and I just asked this random promoter who was throwing a show if I could have a set, and he was like, hell yeah. And I played, I think, to like 450 people, and like my first...
So where was that? Was that Moo Moo's then, or...?
No, it was another club that's now gone. Yeah, that was crazy. I think I played like some jump up and some everything. I tell you, that was crazy.
Well, you played all the UK now. You played in Amsterdam as well.
Yes, just come back from.
Just come back.
Yeah.
What do you think has been your best show to date? And do you have like any favourite city where you love to play in?
Well, Bristol is always fucking great. Favourite city, I'd probably say Amsterdam, you know? Like the crowd in the Netherlands is crazy. And like we did 2 shows in Maastricht and Amsterdam, but both of them, it's just like the energy that you get from the European ravers, like cool shit, I tell you.
Yeah. I, as well, like it seems to be that they do love that sound over there. So like, is that something that you're going to try and maybe focus on more, trying to get those European bookings, or?
Yeah, and it's always just so exhilarating, I must say. And I will use that word very strongly because it is just every time I go over to Europe, it's just super like, you know, you're just going to be in for a treat with the legendary crowd and yeah.
So in the general sense, what would be one thing that you would love to sort of put into the drum and bass scene that isn't already there? And what's one thing that you would sort of like to take out of it, like maybe a negative?
One thing I'd like to put in is the influence of like reggae dub music and like sound system culture, and just having like that kind of elements, but in like the drum and bass jungle scene, because it's just so much better when there's a sound system. And you can feel it, and everyone's like crazy, and like, yeah, just that kind of atmosphere, but in a jungle drum and bass sense. And I feel like sometimes if you're at a drum and bass party and the speakers aren't like amazing, and it's just like a bit like it could just do it that extra little bit. So I think that's what I would love to bring in a lot more into the like UK sound systems. Yeah.
And anything to take out, or do you think it's sort of like perfect as it is?
I think just add in the sound systems.
What
good stuff.
So, what would you say has been your favourite sound system that you've played on so far? Then.
Right. Okay. Scotland Yard for sure. Firmly rooted, wicked. Sinai as well, obviously. And there's a few like smaller sound systems that are just really good. And yeah, every time I get booked to go and play on their system, I'm like, hell yeah, we know we're in for a good show.
Do you think that the sound system culture is improving then, or do you think it needs quite a bit?
I think just every show with a sound system would be amazing. Yeah.
Question that we want to try and ask everyone is sort of about mental health, and obviously within the industry, like, you can get burnt out quite easily. Have you got any sort of tips or tricks that you use to sort of deal with your mental health in that sense?
Go wild swimming. Tell you.
Yes, yes.
I'm telling you, like every chance I get, it's just like go outside, go in the sun, go do some swimming, just go for a walk, just something, just to like break up, because I don't want to be sat in my room for like the whole day. So yeah, just by keeping active.
Have you found any good spots in Bristol yet? Because that's I haven't.
Oh yeah, but they're.
You're keeping it on lock, So, fun one to end on. What do you think is your favourite dub on your USB at the moment?
Oh, sorry.
Oh shit.
Sorry about that.
Technical difficulties. Oh, hang on.
Oh, it is. It got to be that way. Oh, sick.
So yeah, what do you think is your favourite dub on your USB at the moment?
What, my personal tune?
Any dub that's on your USB. Could be yours, could be someone else's.
Oh, there's this new tune with Connie that me and Connie have done. And that's super fun. Like, we played it earlier, we ended on it, and it's just super nice summer vibes, and I just love the whole song. It's,
But you are quite, like, I do think your production specifically, your mix as well, does lend itself perfectly to like that sort of summer vibes. Like we were saying, like Vita and I, like you're off the tracks. When we're driving along, we always just stick yours on because it's like you're driving along, especially like in the sun countryside. Like it's just like the nicest vibes that you sort of got. Do you try and cater to that then almost? Do you like sort of like?
I just love like happy summery tunes and I just think like I love it as much as like a dirty tune. Like I get just as excited about it as like also like a heavy dirty tune, and I just love like the vibes, and that you can kind of, it's like you can play it anywhere, you know, you can play it on a beach or you can play it in a club, and it's like
play it when you're wild swimming.
Play it when you're wild swimming.
Exactly. So you mentioned already, you know, your new tunes are out with Serial Killers and Nate Campbell. Anything else to sort of like plug?
Yes, we got me, Kaya Fire, J-Man next month after Boomtown. We're going to shoot a music video at Boomtown.
That'll be good.
It's going to be crazy, I'll tell you. Tune with Connie coming out. And tune with KOA. And just, I want to just keep on this year with every month something new. Keep the releases going. And just as we gradually get into winter, we're going to go slightly darker, and then we're going to bring it back out after New Year. It's going to be cool.
Awesome. Well, thank you very much for that, sir.
Legend.
And I hope you can escape the heat for the rest of the day. Woo!
We'll do it. Safe, man.
Sad.